Hey guys, this is Morty Bean, and this is a really quick review on Assassin's Creed Shadows. I think you'll like it, and I'm not going to take all your time. 10 minutes or less, I swear. Hi, you're probably wondering why you're seeing this. I don't have an official intro yet, so this is what it is. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. That way I can pay somebody to make my intro, and you won't see this again. Bye. So I spent quite a bit of time playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. And by quite a bit of time, I played the first and maybe second chapter. I can't really remember at the time of me making this video, but you get what I mean. So I had a chance to really get the combat, the story, explore the world a little bit, and so much more within the game. And frankly, I'm not as disappointed as I thought I was going to be. Now, me personally, I think the game is fun. Playing as Yasuke is fun, playing as Naoya is fun. You have that mixture of playing as a stealthy assassin and having all the tools and abilities, the grappling hook, the using bushes, assassinations with the hidden blade at your disposal when you play as Naoya. Really fun time. But sometimes you want to feel like a force of nature, and that's exactly what Yasuke is. He takes the fight everywhere he goes. He can dodge a little bit better in fight. He hits extremely hard, and his executions are brutal. Now, it has some really good ones too, but Yasuke is really out here beheading folk. Playing the game doesn't feel like a chore. There's nothing extra you have to do when, just learning how to play. You can just pick up the controller, they give you the tutorial, and it's good. Most people who come from previous Assassin's Creed games might take the time to rebind their controls a little bit like I did, but if you're brand new to the series or haven't played the more updated versions of Assassin's Creed, then this one is not a problem for you to just hop in and get to going. Once you get out of the tutorial and start getting into the real game, it is so much to do. You can explore, get collectibles, and then do your side missions and contracts that you can start for yourself and track them. Now, I will admit it was a little bit annoying getting used to the layout of things at first, but eventually you will understand where you're going and the UI gets better. Since you can't change it, might as well get used to it. One thing I will say though is read. Reading is very fundamental in this game, especially when you're looking for fast travel spots. Your synchronization points are not your only fast travel spots, and I didn't know that until my second time playing the game, a full 24 hours later, where it was like, okay, I can buy these things to fast travel to, and I did not know. But honestly, other than that, the game was a really good time. What I will say for my PC players though is, if you don't have a very strong PC build with a really strong graphics card, you're gonna have to turn your settings down, your graphics settings down, so you can play the game smoothly. The game's gonna automatically do a benchmark for you and tell you what the recommended settings are. I tried playing like that, but if you're a content creator and you need your GPU to also stream, it might not be the best thing in the world. But if you're just a day-to-day player and you don't make content, I would say if you don't have at least a 4070, I would bring your settings down to at least medium. I say that because you can't turn off ray tracing. You can make ray tracing focus on a specific area like I did for the hideout, but ultimately you can't turn it off. It's always on, and that does take a lot of extra resources when playing the game, so you will be dropping frames quite a bit. At first it was okay, like the beginning parts of the game were fairly optimized, but as I started roaming around the world, getting into fights, trying to sneak around, the frame drops was actually hindering my experience until I dropped the quality of my game so I can play a little bit better. So that's just something to keep in mind. But that's all I really have. I've only played about 8 hours of the game, so I can't give you a full review of how I feel in its entirety as a whole. But if I had to leave any remarks, I would say the combat is an A-. The world, how it looks, is an absolute A+. The stealth aspect is an A+. And the story, now, before I unlocked Yasuke, and and progress further, I was giving it a C. Now I just give it a B minus, only because Yasuke's character does have a deeper part to play. I just don't know what it is yet, but he knows a lot more than we're led to believe. So that's just how I feel about it. I'm sure you guys can form your own opinions, and you might call my opinion complete trash, or you might agree with me. Who knows? But if you do pick this up, I hope you have a wonderful time playing it. This has been Morty Bean. See you later.